Hey, how's everybody doing today? Thanks for having me today. So I've had an idea for a company called Chappacinos. My last name is Chapman, and I've been toying with the idea for several years of opening up a specialized coffee shop. And my son says, "Dad, you got to name. You have to name one of these coffees Chappacinos." I said, "Oh no, that is going to be the name." So I have a pretty detailed plan of how I want to do this. It's a hybrid coffee shop that starts off with coffee and things in the morning, and then it makes like a transition over to a sub shop through the day, and then that the sub shop will have the ability to have really good Wi-Fi and just some small amenities like a printer for people that want to work on business. And then it makes another transformation over to entertainment in the evening, if it's available. If somebody wants to work on their own entertainment, such as comedy or music or what have you. So I've come up with kind of a detailed business plan, and I'm not going to say the whole thing today. I have it set up for 12 locations all at the same time. The first location would be, my plan is to set it up somewhere in Orlando, and that would be about twice the size of a regular Chappacinos. A Chappacinos restaurant or coffee shop is going to be about the size of a Starbucks, maybe just a little bit bigger, with a mini stage, and everything will be set up so after it goes through the morning coffee and the subway, then in the evening it can switch over to mini entertainment. So part of my program is the training facility, where everybody will be come in. It'll be extensive training with the employees. I've had a lot of experience in sales, and I think sales is where it's at when you're opening up a new business, whether it's coffee or what have you. So it'll be a training facility, the main district office. It also will be a distribution center where we'll be able to buy the product in volume and then rebrand it. Everything will have Chappacinos on it and then sent back out to all the stores. That's where the accounting office will be, and the management facility. And also the secretarial office will be there too. As far as the training goes, we're going to, the kind of food we're going to sell, there'll be just like some basic breakfast items, but every employee will be trained to do this. In other words, we won't have to just have a cook. So I think you can see the advantage of that. Let's see. So yeah, we call that the cross training. And there's going to be, as I said before, there's going to be a big focus on the employees learning to sell the products. Not just sell the products, but to focus on getting the customers back in. Now, I'm really into not just emails, but text marketing. Text marketing is the #1 way to reach customers today. And you might have seen it around at different places where you opt into a group. And every customer should be part of that. You get them to opt in, and you retain your customers. Now, Forbes magazine did an article that is 6 to 7 times cheaper to keep an existing customer than to create a new one. So, and text marketing is so much different than, say, emailing. Emailing, you may have 1,000 emails in your phone you've never read. Text marketing is right there, and it's got a 99% read rate in the first 5 minutes. By the way, I sell text marketing. Let's see. I like the idea that the Chappacinos. I want to come up with an outfit, and I've kind of got some ideas in mind where it's not going to be a pinstripe suit, but it's going to kind of look like a pinstripe suit you can work in. And I'm toying with the ideas of a chapeau, and I think for basically the women employees. I don't know if I can say just the women can wear a chapeau. I don't know what the rules are in that nowadays, but that's kind of my idea. The training material that I want to work through when they learn how to cook, when they learn how to wait on customers, when they learn how to get people to opt into the group, they'll also be getting trained with references to Tom Hopkins, Zig Ziglar, and Tony Robbins. I'm figuring a 5-day program, 36 hours, and then the employees are going to be just trained so well that when you come in, that it'll just be a different experience and you'll want to come back. Now, the way it'll be set up though is it's like there's going to be a mini stage and a mini a miniature, I shouldn't say miniature, but it'll be a smaller area for comedy or what have you. By the way, I've been doing comedy for the past 8 years, setting up shows and everything, and it's not uncommon to do a comedy show, and have 20 to maybe 50 people in there. And I have certain designs in mind. I want to try to have them all designed so like the restrooms are in the front, so when somebody's performing, people aren't going into the restroom right beside the stage. A little distracting. Now, although there's going to be stage, and I've noticed a lot of Starbucks, they'll be like evening time, they're dead. So the stage and everything is there. I can't imagine there's going to be entertainment every night, and a lot of it'll be people just working on their stuff. I have set it up where, there's me at the Improv, a little younger. I've set up a lot of comedy shows in the past. I actually own all the rights for the Orlando Comedy Theater, and I did a show for a year called the Ron-Prov. It was a joke, but it really caught on. And one thing I noticed is all the comedians. I had hundreds of comedians come and do the shows. If you go look on their Facebooks, they've got a picture of there in the background. So all of the places will have a little miniature stage, and we'll focus on the management getting involved and taking pictures of the comedians or the entertainers. So the branding is going on. It's going to be on the Facebook and what have you. Oh, 1 minute. Let's see. Oh, and I do have, I have actually talked to the agent of Kevin Farley, who is the late Chris Farley's brother. So I'm going to be, I've set it up where he will be opening at all the places, all the 12 when we open up.